All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Cyrus. Good morning. How's everybody doing? On the left, wake up, wake up. One person has waved. Guys, thank you all so much for being here. I'm Cyrus. I want to welcome each and every one of you here. The script says, please take your seat, but some of you are even lying down, so I think that's not the thing. But before we start, let me just get to know each and every one of you. You're a selected few people that have been chosen here on this exploration. Some are sending messages at a rapid pace. Ma'am, are you quickly reading the last email before we start the show? What is your name?
I'm Sarah.
Sarah, how are you? When did you arrive here? Thank you for being here.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
When did you get here?
Just a few minutes back.
The helicopter dropped you off? Did you teleport? What do you mean? What do you mean? How long ago did you just arrive?
Yeah, I was struggling with my luggage, so yeah.
Has that been sorted?
Yes, it has been sorted.
Have you done the wonderful buggy ride around the 75-acre property?
Yeah, it was long. It was quite long.
There were many more bloggers we have lost, and if you find them somewhere, please bring them along. But thank you. What about you? Did you? Oh, I feel if I come towards you, you are radiating some stuff which is setting off my microphone. Please don't be this. Please come here, sir. Let me ask you a few questions. Have you all met each other, guys, before? Does everybody here know each other? Like, who said, yeah, ma'am, you have single-handedly answered for every person in the room. Nobody else has. Do you know, what is this gentleman's name? You just said, yeah, like with such confidence. So why don't you guys just say hello to each other? Look at the person on your left and just say hello. Ma'am, that is the world's most unfriendly hello. You're reading your messages while saying it. This is a bad date. Listen, trust is everything. So just randomly blurt out your ATM pins to each other. It's a good idea to do this. Sir, what did you do yesterday? Let me ask you. Our conversation. Well, how was it? You arrived here yesterday?
Yes, I got here, yes.
Have you done some exploring or no?
A bit, yes.
Where did you head to?
Pretty much the property over here.
So you checked out places to hang out, food. Did you take a swim?
Not yet, no.
So now today is the day.
Maybe.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much. So guys, it's going to be a really fun-filled day, full of exploration, full of a lot of exciting information coming at each and every one of you. But here's another really important question. How many of you think it's really important in life to just explore in every way? It's such an important part of our life, and I feel intrinsically, genetically, it's who we are as human beings. Now imagine people like Christopher Columbus and other explorers who were brave enough to fight strong west winds, continue discovering many lands in times like those where there was no information. So they were creating information as they went along. Imagine our fascination for speeding cars, long drives, road trips, how our heart melts when we see a stunning, beautiful sports car. Now think of the times when people rode on carts and just horsebacks. Somebody somewhere asked the right questions and decided to explore more in order for us to get to where we are. So it's inherently who we are. Here's a quick trivia, a fun question. Who discovered America? The answer is questionable, but anybody has the answer? Ma'am, are you searching for the answer on your phone? I saw that. It was dodgy. Ma'am, you have no idea. Any guesses who discovered America?
I was saying Americans.
That's brilliant. That is a genius. Give her a round of applause. That is fantastic. Americans have discovered America before it was discovered. This is you've confused the answer is more confusing than anything else I know. But take a wild guess. Donald Trump is a brilliant answer, sir. We would like to stand and have 4 hours of silence in respect for your answer. Please give him a round of applause. Donald Trump discovered America. This was the easy question. The next question is, now just imagine life without chocolate chip cookies. How many people like chocolate chip cookies? Everybody has raised their hand. You don't like it. Okay, ma'am, we will deal with your problems later. Now, kind of an argument. We won't serve you any. All right, what should we do? But most people or many people on this planet do like chocolate chip cookies. But how did it come about? Because a lady decided she wanted to just explore and experiment and find stuff. Now, who is the lady who invented chocolate chip cookies? Sir, the answer is not Donald Trump again. Everything is not Donald Trump. Who? Yes, ma'am. You have raised your hand again. Nigella Lawson. Ma'am, chocolate chip cookies have been around. She didn't discover, she cooked it. Baked it.
Then you should tell me the right answer.
But I know the answer. I've read the answer. It's a quiz. You can't reverse quiz me. Anybody here? Yes, sir. You are looking confident. And you've got a laptop with you. What is happening? You have to tell me, man.
I wasn't even listening.
There's a spotlight on you. It's like you're being interrogated. So who invented chocolate chip cookies?
Good day.
No, thanks. Same to you, bro. But who invented chocolate chip cookies is the question.
I found it there.
No, you're getting me wrong. This is the world's longest answer. Okay, you've got it. Nobody knows who invented it, which is good. I'm going to tell you all right now. It's Ruth Wakefield. Ruth Wakefield, from the famous company now, invented chocolate chip cookies. But like Ruth Wakefield, like Christopher Columbus and many other explorers, Honor loves to explore the opportunity to bring the best in technology to the hands of its consumers so that you guys can get the opportunity to explore more. Now let's dive in and explore a little bit about the history and the vision of the brand. I'd like to invite Mr. P. Sanjeev, VP Sales, Huawei India Consumer Business Group. Please give him a huge round of applause. Thank you for being here.
A very good morning to one and all. Are you enjoying the stay at Taj Goa? Is everyone excited? Many of you are already doing a lot of typing work, especially here, a lot of studious people busy with their work. Okay, it's only going to take me 10 minutes for me to give you a few updates that you have not seen 3 months ago when we met at Delhi. Number one, Counterpoint Research in July 2017 has announced Huawei as the world's second largest smartphone brand. 2017 has been a fantastic year for us. In Interbrand, the top 100 prestigious brands, we've moved up from 78th to 70th position. And in the Brandzy Global Valuable Brands, we moved from 50th to the 48th position. And in the Fortune 500 companies, I actually joined Huawei when we were in Fortune 500, but proudly now, I work for Fortune 100 company and we're ranked number 83. Forbes has ranked us as number 88 in the top 100 companies. So Forbes, Fortune 100, Brandzy, and Interbrand, those are the awards, recognitions in 2017. Honor that we are here for today is the e-brand of Huawei. And what does Honor actually focus on? Honor focus on the young digital natives. I think we've seen this multiple times. And Honor focuses on cutting-edge technologies with every single product that we launch. And that's why all our products have become trendsetters. Every single launch is a trendsetter. And with our quality promise. And how do we do that? Every single time, the 5 big R&D centers. Bangalore contributes to software. Russia for mathematics and algorithm. Now I think of Russians as very complex. Mathematics, algorithm. And Paris, as we all imagine, for aesthetics, and chipsets, US, Japan for components. So those are the 5 R&D centers that Huawei has globally that helps us deliver the quality and innovation year on year. Now, what's our commitment to Indian market? We've been in India for the last 16 years. And as you know, Huawei has a lot of business groups. We're the largest 4G technology partner for all telecom operators. And I think data cards you're all using. We're also a big supplier to enterprise customers and consumer products. And that's why 1 out of every 4 Indians is already using a Huawei solution. 1 out of 4 Indians. And we have 8,000 employees in India. What has been our pillars for India the quality that we continuously deliver. I think all of you have been very, very instrumental and very helpful for us to continuously deliver this message to consumers. And of course, our partners at Flipkart, and has been also the ratings and reviews have been really great. Later on, Flipkart will update you a few about that. Innovation, localization, and customer service. Let's have a look at it. Bangalore, we have spent over 1,200 crores, 18 acres of a sprawling campus. This year, we got 45 updates and upgrades for all the phones that we've sold in India. Localization, Make in India. We've started a factory in partnership with Flex in Chennai last year. Great quality being churned out, as well as the quantity has been increasing quarter on quarter. Customer service has become very important for our management. 17 exclusive service centers has already been started in all the key cities, which is contributing to almost half of our sales. And supporting this is 250 service centers, authorized partners across the country. And we've also opened our service centers, or customer care service, 7 days a week now. That is all across the year. And we have a high care app, which is already pre-burned with every Honor phone and available on Play Store. We also piloted something very recently called pre-book your appointment with the 17 service centers. And this has really got good reviews and customer satisfaction. We will continuously invest and improve customer service. The year 2017 has been really fantastic. We started off January. We launched the best dual camera phone, even till today, under 15,000 rupees, the Honor 6X. I hope all of you remember. I hope many of you joined the event. And 3 months back in Delhi at Taj, we also announced Honor 8 Pro, the flagship killer, 6 plus 128 GB, 4000 mAh battery, a 2K screen, VR, the box that converts into a VR. I hope all of you remember. I hope all of you liked Honor 8 Pro and Honor 6X. And now it's time to explore more. I know many of you are already busy looking at some boxes. So I would like to invite Paras, our Senior Director of Product, to take you through this next exploration.
Thank you, Sanjeev. Hello, everyone. Very good to see you all again. I think I met a lot of you in July, and I did a lot of apologies yesterday. I do it again, that I could not recognize a lot of you yesterday. So sorry for that. In case it's not clear, my name is Paras Chopra, and I'm really glad to be here to talk about the next addition to the Honor family. So just before I get into the new product, a bit of a recap. So when we presented Honor 8 Pro to you, I said there are two key challenges that we as product planners face on a daily basis. The first one was, what is the customer pain point, the problem that we are trying to address? And the second, what's the design? What should be the design of the product? With Honor 8 Pro, at least I personally believe that we did a brilliant job to address both these issues. But now we have taken one step further to meet the needs and expectations of a dynamic, young, and young-minded explorers who basically expect nothing else other than the best. I think what Sanjeev showed here, the focus on customer centricity, the quality, innovation. So those are the pillars, the cornerstones of each and every product that we come out with. And the same 3-4 pillars have gone into the planning for this product as well. So let's see what we have. For the target users, the explorers, the young-minded people, I'll talk about 3 key things today: the camera, the display, and the design. I think a lot of you saw outside also and see here also looking at the boxes, but would appreciate if you can put a bit more focus here. So starting with the camera part, I mean, before I go into the details of what kind of technological feats we have achieved with this product, I mean, let's just take a step back and look at the journey we have done so far. Look how far we have come to enhance the camera experience. You know, as an industry, as a smartphone industry, it took us 16 years to move from a single lens to a dual lens camera, the back one. We did a much better job with the front camera. It took only 6 years. But then the next question is, what's next? I had a big tagline prepared here, but now with the devices out, lo and behold, introducing Honor's first 4-camera phone. And this is what I meant by the technological feat that we have achieved with this product. I mean, putting 4 cameras in that kind of a sleek, slim body and ensuring that each and every picture that you take with it comes out to be a perfect one, whether you use the front camera or the rear one. Trust me, it's not a simple thing. It takes a lot of hard work and patience to get it right each and every time. And I mean, as we can see here, I mean, when it comes to the smartphone cameras, the consumer expectations are growing constantly. So this is one of the big focus areas for us. Let's start with the front one, the selfies. I think a lot of you in the audience here, sitting in the room or those watching online, would agree that taking selfies has become kind of a pastime for a lot of us. As per certain industry reports, more than half of the images uploaded on various social platforms or messaging applications, more than half of those are selfies today. And actually here in India, we are even so obsessed with it, we even made a song featuring Salman Khan, Selfie Le Le Re. You should know that. So it's a very important thing. So what we have in this device is a 13-megapixel dual-lens camera. Just like Honor 8 Pro and the previous dual-lens devices that we have. One lens is focused to capture the depth, and the other is for image rendering. And the combined result that you get with these 2 cameras is those stunning selfies that you will see in the next few slides. It's truly awesome. Like I said, I think a picture does a much better job than the words. So just look at these images taken with the new product. The bokeh effect that you get with these 2 lenses is simply outstanding. And it's a perfect result every time. That's about the bokeh. About the focus point. I mean, the result that you can get with the dual camera, where you can easily set the point of focus, the object or the person that you want to have the main attention on, it's a lot more easier now. But then, that's about the thing, the camera. But another first from Honor is Smart Selfie Toning Flash. It's a long word, but bear with me. I mean, the front flash that you see on most of the smartphones today, they provide uneven and very harsh lighting. So the result that you get is either a very kind of a brightly lit selfie or not lit enough. So it's not good. But what we do here is the Smart Selfie Toning Flash. We provide a uniform and consistent fading of light, kind of focusing from the center of the image and going out. So the result is a more studio quality image. It's stunning. And then talking about the perfect lighting quality for each and every image. So that's what the Smart Selfie Toning Flash does. It intelligently adjusts the brightness level. So if the device notices you're in a dark atmosphere, a dark environment, the brightness level goes up a bit, and vice versa. So depending on your surroundings, the brightness level is adjusted. So pretty much every selfie that you get, you won't see the kind of the sudden flashes there or the dark ones. It'll be optimized as it should be. And these are just some of the top high-level highlights of what you can do with the front camera. There are a lot more things in there, but for the sake of time, I'll stick to these for now, and then let you explore the others. So to summarize, what we have is a 13-megapixel dual lens camera. We have the bokeh mode. We have the smart selfie toning flash, plus gesture-activated selfies. For those who can't be bothered to click the icons or the buttons, a gesture will do it for you. And, I mean, again, this is not it. There are many more things. So please go and explore. And like I said in the beginning, I mean, even though selfie is a very, very big thing, and actually for some brands out there, some smartphones, that's the only thing they have to talk about. But for Honor, the rear camera holds equal importance, if not more. But before I get into the details of what we have for the rear camera, I think let's just take a look at some of the images that we have captured. And like I said, I mean, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So I can try to explain the level of color details we have here, or the color reproduction stuff, and all the lovely jargons, but I think it's better to look at the images here. For example, this one. At least from my perspective, I mean, getting an image of this quality feels like you're almost there in person, looking at this scene. And this is in a bright lit condition. The next one, taken on not such a bright day. But still, the result is pretty astonishing. And from all the images that we have here, this is perhaps my favorite one, the Shanghai skyline. I think, like I said last time, so this is where I live, so there's an obvious reason why I really, really like this image. You can almost count the number of floors on these skyscrapers. And that's the level of details we are able to capture with the new product. This is really astonishing. And for those who have not opened the boxes yet, and for the maths gurus in the room, I think by now you must have already calculated how many cameras we'll have at the back. You know, it's a 4-camera phone. We had 2 in the front, 2 in the back. So the rear camera comes with a 16-megapixel dual lens. And again, the same logic. 1 camera dedicated for capturing the depth, and the other for image rendering. And the same thing, the result that you get from both these cameras basically is an eye-catching imaging experience. And as you saw, the 3 images there, so those were just some samples. And I have a few more here. So portrait bokeh. I mean, just look at the level of details there, the color reproduction. And like I said, we can go into the numbers here, but once you see the results, especially even on this kind of a large screen, I think that is just amazing. I think one of the things to highlight here is a lot of cameras, a lot of smartphones out there actually talk that they support bokeh. But I think you know, majority of them, they support a software level or a software-based bokeh, which in no way can be compared to the results that you get with a hardware level. And this is the result that you get there. The object that needs to be in focus is in focus. And you can see the bokeh effect so nicely there. I think the next picture does a slightly better job. Again, with a lot of cameras out there, you need to set the focus point once you're taking the image. But now with the dual lenses, it makes your life a lot more easier. The whole imaging experience is enhanced. You don't have to worry about selecting the focus point once you're taking the image, so as not to miss the moment. I mean, just take the image, and setting the focus point is something you can do later on in your own sweet time, as you like. And from this one, this is perhaps one of my most favorite pictures, the wide aperture mode. And I think this clearly highlights the level of details that we are able to capture here. And look at the, again, look at the edges, the crisp and clear edges here. The bokeh effect that comes in the background. And this is something you cannot get with a single lens camera. It will just not do justification to it. And as they say, and what we did with the Honor 8 Pro also, I mean, all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. But trust me when I say this, with this device, you'll never ever have a dull moment. To make your images stand out, look more fancy, look more appealing, we have preloaded a bunch of filters in there. So there was a bit of a discussion in the group when we were putting this slide together, that why is it that we always show ladies in these kind of pictures? I mean, that's not right. The guys also buy his camera, and I mean, we might as well use these filters. What's stopping us? So please, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of amazing modes, a lot of amazing features that are packed into the new product. And like with the front camera, again, I just touched the tip of the iceberg. And as you can see here, there's a whole plethora of other modes for you to go out and play with. There's a lot, you can spend days just exploring the camera features in this phone. And you won't get bored. So that's about the camera. Moving on to the next big thing, the display. Now, the need for bigger and brighter displays is getting stronger and stronger in the market. People spend a lot of time on their phones, watching movies, playing games, or just reading content. So now with the new product, we have gone many steps further to bring a display that will actually make all these things a lot more interesting, a lot more enticing for the users. So introducing Honor's first full display smartphone. Plus, the 2.5D curved glass, combined with the full view display, makes this phone a really beautiful product to look at. I mean, not just look at yourself, but flaunt it in front of your friends. And again, don't take my word for it. You'll have the devices. Some of you have it now. Some of you will see it in the demo area after this. I mean, decide for yourself just how beautiful this product actually is. And in case you don't do it yet, once you get a product like this, you would want to watch more movies. You would want to watch or play more games and read more stuff on your phones. This is how amazing this product is. But large screen, so it's a 15 centimeter or 5.9-inch display packed in a really small frame. So usually what you see in frames of this size is a typical